Good day guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anytime you're watching this video, and welcome to another tutorial in this masterclass. So in this tutorial, this is what we'll be designing. This design you are seeing over here, we'll be learning how I design it from scratch on this Canva mobile app. So let's get straight to it. I'm using a smaller size than our previous one. I used 3200 by 3200. That's the dimension I used. So let's get started. And this is the image I used. I'll be dropping everything for you, so you don't have to worry. Then after dropping the image, you don't have to remove the background, you don't have to do anything about it. Just make sure it is filled, or it has filled up this thing. It filled up your space, you understand? So this is what we have over here. Then you come to your adjust, auto adjust, and that's it. And this text over here, let me just copy and paste it. And I use these fonts over here. Don't worry, I will show you the fonts, but the text you have to type it Ryan Studio. So this is the font I used, IT Bauhaus or something. This is the fonts, this font over here, ITC Bauhaus. So you search for it, and that's the font I used. So the next thing I did was this image. After clicking on adjust the temperature, I reduced the temperature a little. I reduced it. The tint, I increased the tint a little, and the brightness, I reduced it a little. So that is what we have over there. What's this? So I flipped it. I make the face go to the right, to the left. So you come to your flip over here, and you click on flip horizontal. So that is what we have over there. You come to your elements, you search for purple flower. This is it over here, purple flower. You search for purple flower, and you see a lot of it over here. Okay, let's firstly search for purple shadow for that effect. So I use this one. So although I used a different one, but I think searching for it will take too much of our time. So if you see it, let me just copy and paste it over here. So in case you see it, this one over here, in case you see it, you can use it. But if you don't see it, just make sure you use any matching color. You understand? So I don't want this video to be too long at all. So after that, and the next one will be these our services over here. Let me just copy and paste it. You make sure you zoom it and you see what is inside. You copy it and you paste it, and you have to type it. You understand? Typing is not something I have to be making tutorials on by this time. You understand? So you should get that. So the next thing is this text over here. This text. So let me just copy and paste all the text at once. Let me copy and paste the text. Which was this? Let me copy and paste all the text. So let me copy it and let me drop it over here, and this is it. So this one over here, I clicked on invert and I come to background. I added a background on it. So can you see? This is the background. This one over here, you added a black background and you make it smaller. So that is how I made that black stuff at the back of it. So and this stuff, this glass effect, this is something like glass that you are seeing. I've not made a tutorial on it yet, but let me just show it how I did it. You copy the background image that we used, this face image, you duplicate it, and you make it smaller. And you make it smaller to the size you need. Then I just want to show you how you can make the glass effect. You understand? So you come to your image tools. This is it. You come to your image tools and you come to blur whole image, and you blur the whole image. You get it? So you make sure you don't shake the image like this so it doesn't change the direction. Do you understand? So you make sure it is aligned as the background image. Do you get it? You don't make sure the image has not changed the position. The position has not changed. Are you getting it? You make sure it is as same position as the background image so it doesn't flick. Look at what I'm saying now. Can you see this thing now is not matching the one at the background? So make sure everything is matched with it. So here is how I come up with the glass effect. And you come to your this thing style, you give it style, you make it smaller, and you come to your corners, you increase the corners and you change the stroke color to white. I think that is. Then you can now reduce the transparency. You get it? You reduce the transparency. So that is how I come up with the glass effect. So that is that about that. Let me just continue with the tutorial over here. So that is it. That is that about that. So that is it. Let me just, then you write inside the glass effect, we offer stuff like, so that's what is inside the glass effect. We offer and blah blah blah. You type the services outside. So the next thing is this our stuff over here. This image you are seeing, this camera and this image you are seeing. So this is the image I used. This image over here, I rotate it and make sure it is facing up like this. I now bring it over here. I brought it over here and let me remove the background. So, and I drop it over here and I come to image tools, then blur the whole image like this, and that is what we have. That is how I did that. And the next one, this one at the top over here, this one, and this is the other image, and sorry, this is the image I used. I remove the background and I make sure it is facing towards the bottom. Like this, it's facing like this. Make sure it is facing like this, and also you blur that one too. You blur the whole image, and that is how. Okay, I didn't blur this one. Even if I blur it, just blur it a little. You get it? So that is how I did that over there. Also, this our brand Instagram and WhatsApp, blah blah blah. You understand? Just go to your brand fetch and search for the Instagram and WhatsApp logo, and you type the stuff in it. You get it? So I will just copy and paste it, and that is just that. In case you don't understand anything, don't hesitate to ask question. All this thing I'm doing, I assume you have understand it, and make sure if you watch the video from the beginning, you should understand everything I'm skipping. You understand? So I assume you have understand it, but if in case there is anything that you are not getting in any of the videos, the tutorials that I'm making, make sure you call my attention to it. Please and please, please and please, I'm begging you, please. So I paste this thing over here. That's the Instagram and this, and also this brand name and the tagline. I will drop the logo for you. You just have to add the text. You get it? So I will drop the logo and make sure you add the text yourself. So that is that. Okay, I added a black shadow, this black shadow over here. You come to your element, you go to your element and you search for black shadow, but I dropped it at the back, not here. It's at the back. Do you get it? So you drop it at the back like this and start dropping it at the back. This label over here, this pink stuff, come to your elements, search for label. Search for label, and I think this is the one I used. This one over here. Can you see it as I clicked on it? This one. So I changed the color. That's why it became pink. I changed the color to this. Which color? What was the color safe? Okay, something like wait. Okay, this is the color I used. So this is really it is, and this 20% off. I used a different font for it. Okay, I used the same font as the font I used to write this stuff, Ryan Studio. I use the same font. I just make it smaller. Do you understand? So, but the wait. So let me copy and paste so I can explain it to you. But you see this one over here, these tests, these services, I use this font for it. Garrett, I used Garrett. The regular one, I used the regular Garrett. So let's continue. And these memories you will cherish, I typed it and I reduced the transparency. That is why it is not showing properly. Can you see? I reduced the transparency. That's why it's not showing as clearly. So it doesn't have to be clear. You understand it? I don't want the design to be overcrowded. And I think that's all. Okay, I added this signature line too. Signature line. This one, I added it, and this is what we have over here. So I think by now this is everything in the design. I think okay. Then I added some little spice. This, like this purple flower, you can search for it and you add it in your own too. You search for purple flower and you can drop it anywhere. Just make sure it is not overcrowding the design. So that's about that. And we download our design. I've already downloaded one I designed. So this is it, and let's download our design. So this is our design. So thank you for watching to the end, and I will see you in the next one.